Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about AI cryptos, and is right now a good time to be stacking up on these cryptos, or is it a point where we have to wait and look for the prices to go lower before we start accumulating? If that sounds like an interesting video, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as I do upload every single day on this channel. So I'm going to be talking about pretty much all the big AI cryptos in this video. You know, we've got, I would consider Fetch AI as a big one. I would consider Singularity Net, and potentially a couple more, but I'll also be talking about Viot as well, because I know a lot of you guys who watch this channel, you're into Viot, so I want to also update you guys on Viot. But the main two are Fetch AI and Singularity Net. So if we look at these charts right now, so this is AGIX, Singularity Net. If we look at this on the daily, you guys can see we've had incredible rallies here. Okay, we had pretty much all of before this date here, before January, was pretty much all flat. And then all of a sudden we see the rise of ChatGPT. We see all the news around AI and crypto being a trend. And we see pretty much a parabolic rally in terms of this month, okay, of January. From around the 5th of January onwards, or the 6th of January onwards, we rise all the way up to the heights around about 470% on AGIX, guys. 470%. You can see that there. So incredible gains for people's money. You know, this is just phenomenal. You don't see this pretty much in any other industry in 1 month for a crypto. Pretty much a high cap crypto in that industry of AI to be up 470%. You don't normally see this. So obviously, what goes up that fast must also come down, and you can see now that we are down now to a level of being up around 260%. Still amazing gains. Obviously, I was getting into this trend way before this. I was getting in all the way back in September, all the way back in early November as well, and during the FTX crash, I was actually looking at buying into some AI projects. So obviously, I'm still up big. But the fact of the matter is, some people who bought up here are down considerable. Now, if we work out how much we're down from the heights, you guys can see we are down around 36%. I could potentially expect this to go down to around the 50% range, guys. To being down around 50%, around this range. So what price would we be looking at there? Around 0.12. So the real question is, and I don't want to bore you with too much of the charts here, okay? The real question is it worth missing out on potentially getting in at a slightly cheaper price? Okay, we talk about Singularity Net. We see the price right now is around, if we can get it up, 0.16, right? This price could easily go down to 10 cents, 0.1. But is it really worth taking the risk, or is a clever approach to start DCAing in? And for the people who missed out on this AI trend, you now have an opportunity to start DCAing in at lower prices. Yes, we're up by 200 and whatever percent. But if we do go straight back up to that level here, you guys will see you'll be up 57%. So you're getting a little dip here of around 57%, which you can start accumulating in for Singularity Net. And obviously, I believe this is a great project, packed with utility. Great tokenomics, 60% out. Intelligent genius behind this project as well in Ben Goertzel. They've got huge visions. They've got a whole AI marketplace, which I think is going to be like the next Fiverr, but even bigger. And who knows, right? There's intelligent minds behind this project. There may be more coming out, more services as we head into the future. And these guys believe the best way to build AI is on the blockchain, is through decentralized systems of governance. So look, if you're really bullish on these cryptos, like I am, I'm believing this is going to go to 10 billion market cap at some point. So it doesn't really matter too much to me whether I get in at this price or whether I get in maybe 20% lower or 30% lower. To me, it doesn't really matter. My approach is the approach of, just dollar cost averaging in as we go down. Just keep buying the dip. Obviously, nothing in this video is financial advice. You always need to do your own research. But that is what I'm doing. I'm only going to tell you what I'm doing here. And I'm seeing this as an attractive price because we went on a parabolic rally and we're now down a little bit. So you can start potentially considering DCAing, right, if you missed out on this trend. Let's also take a look at Fetch AI, because I know a lot of you guys are also invested in this one. I'm personally not. However, I will still check it out for those guys who are. FET. Let's have a look. Here we go. So Fetch AI is still up quite a lot. So we haven't seen as much of a pullback, I don't believe, on this one. Fetch AI is down around 16% from the heights of this rally. So you can expect Fetch AI to potentially dip a bit further here, guys. So it looks like Singularity Net is the best one to buy the dip right now. It's down a lot more than Fetch AI, but who knows where we're heading? Okay, I'm making this video on the 30th of Jan. By the time it comes out, obviously my Patreons get early access to this video. By the time it comes out, prices may have changed already. But again, this one went on a crazy rally up 400%. And it's now only up 319 or 320%. So it's still up big. We're still up big, guys. And the main thing we need to look at here, if we are talking about potentially getting into AI cryptos, and is it too late or is it a good time to start buying again, is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's got a big fat red candle here, guys. It's got a huge red candle. It looks like we're starting to go down again. It looks like that retracement that I've been talking about for a while is starting to now come in. How low are we going to retrace? I don't personally know. We may see a retracement down to around 21.4K, 21.3K. That's the region that I'm looking at potentially as a retracement around this level. This level here. Maybe we'll go a bit lower. Maybe we'll go down to 19K. Maybe we'll go to the all-time high of 2018. Who knows? Right? I don't know. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to start DCAing into a lot of these AI cryptos. The ones that I like are Singularity Net, Viot, and they're the two that I hold personally. If I show you right now, VAI, we will have a look at this chart as well. Here we go. So Viot's another one that went up crazy, okay? Parabolic rally. Again, to say the least. Let's have a look at this. So with Viot, we went up around 2,700%, guys. And you know that I got into this below 1 million in market cap. And you guys know that it's now around 25 million in market cap or 26 million in market cap. So you know that I'm up over 26x, but that's not the point. The point is now a good point to start getting back in? Now, personally, I'm happy with my position in Viot right now, but I do want to be looking to add some more. Viot currently, let's see how much it's retraced. Viot from the heights of this rally has retraced around 22%, somewhere around that range. So don't get me wrong, it's not retraced anywhere near as much as what I'd like if I'm looking to get back in. If I was to get back into Viot, what prices would I be looking at to get back into Viot? I'd be looking at probably around a 50% retracement from those heights. So I don't know exactly. Maybe around 17 million market cap, I'd look to start getting back in. Maybe around 8 cents, 7 cents, somewhere around that range. I don't know exactly, guys. I'm just giving you rough numbers here. Personally, I think it's going to retrace more. And I don't like saying this. I love AI cryptos. I love Singularity Net. I love Viot. But unfortunately, guys, I think we're going to retrace more. I think the next week, we've got some big news coming out in the next week. I personally think there'll be some nice deals to get into. I think you'll be able to get back into this trend of AI. I'm not saying by any means that we're going to go straight back down to this level. I think the lows are in. If you were looking to get in at the lows, if you were looking to get in at the floor prices, you've missed the boat. I think the bottoms are in for all of these AI cryptos. But we may see a good, reasonable retracement of around 50% or somewhere around that range for these. Okay? And if we see that, a 50% retracement from the heights, that's decent, right? That's a good pullback. That's a good retracement to potentially get in for a long-term position. But if you're looking to get in at new lows, I don't think this is the case, guys. If you're talking about missing the AI trend, I don't think you've missed it. I hear a lot of people asking me, Archie, am I too late to AI? I find this quite a preposterous question, to be honest. Is it too late for AI? I mean, it's a ridiculous question. It's a ridiculous question because how can you be too late to AI? Like, this is going to be the future. This is going to be something that's going to just grow over time. Some would say just parabolically, it's just going to keep going up and up and up. Some would say it's obviously going to wear away eventually. But how can you be too late to AI right now in 2023? It's a ridiculous question in my opinion. I think some of these projects, some people say Viat's like the decentralized ChatGPT for services, for industries, for businesses. I think some of these can easily go to $1 billion, especially, so Viat could go to $1 billion in market cap. So if you're getting in right now and it could go to $1 billion, right? Let me work that out. That's 47x your money. Is it ever too late for a 47x on your money? Singularity Net, I think it's going to go to 10 billion. Again, massive gains. Let's work this one out. Around 50x your money for Singularity Net. Is it ever too late for a 50x? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself, guys, because I don't think it's too late to get into AI. But if I was wise, and this isn't financial advice, but if I was in your position, if I missed out on this trend, if I didn't get in early, which obviously I did, you guys know I did, and the Patreons know as well because you saw my portfolio. But if I was, not smart enough to see this trend coming, I would look to start DCAing around this point here, DCAing down. Because you want to guarantee your place in these cryptos, you want to guarantee your place in this trend, but at the same time, it's probably going to dip lower, so you also want to guarantee that you get in at lower prices. Guys, this video wasn't financial advice. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you do join my Patreon because, if you weren't intelligent enough to get into this AI trend when I did, you'll be able to get into future trends if you do join my Patreon, because I'm dropping the latest and greatest cryptos. I'm dropping the latest and greatest low cap gems and the latest and greatest crypto trends. Okay, very important. So I'm giving, my picks. I'm dropping my alerts. I'm dropping my signals for these low cap gems. If you want to get in, if you want to find the best low cap gems, this is the place to be. Because like I said, I was getting into Viat at 1 million market cap and below. I was getting into Singularity Net sub 50 million market cap, I believe, right? So you've got to pay attention to these projects. I was actually buying into, I also bought into Singularity Net around 30 to 40 million in market cap as well. So I was getting into these projects way before most of you guys, whether you like to admit that or not. And, sometimes you just have to admit that someone who puts in 10 to 15 hours of work every single day in crypto is going to find the best low cap gems. I know some of you guys are seasoned professionals. Some of you guys, it's maybe not for you. But if you're not up 20x in this bear market, you should consider joining the Patreon. For those of you guys who are up over 20x since the lows of Bitcoin, you're already killing it. You're already doing well. But if you're not up 20x or more from Bitcoin's low, from the low of the FTX crash, if you're not up more than 20x, this is the place to be, because I am up over 20x on a lot of my low cap gems. So I appreciate all of you guys watching. Have a really good rest of your day, and I'll look forward to seeing all of you guys in my next video. Goodbye.